Hello, everyone. Jackie-Tomlin here, and welcome to another episode of When Spirit Speaks podcast. We're going to start off with giving you my contact information. If you're seeking a personal reading, it is JackieTomlin.com. You will find a menu of options over there in regards to readings. If you're looking for something on YouTube as far as readings, things like that, by your zodiac sign, it is youtube.com/psychic Jackie. You may also reach me via text message 804-731-2302. Hope you guys have had a fantastic week. We are running a day late due to that holiday weekend. It was nice to have a little break last weekend. Hope you all had a great time and enjoyed it. I want to start off with telling you that, we are under Mercury retro until the 15th. And, every now and then we look up where we get a retro that's really not that bad, like what we've seen with this one. Okay. This is more like the clearing, the clearing where things can come in new, endings, closures, new beginnings, powerful, powerful new beginnings. But you are still in that era of the unexpected, running on up through September 15th. And I always tell everybody it takes a couple days after the 15th to kind of shake the ick of that off, and then we're coming into that powerful new year. So good times ahead. So today I thought I would we just dive right into, I know we're already at the 7th of the month, but what does Spirit have for each sign? For each sign in the zodiac, what does Spirit have for us? What are the messages for the month of September? Because we are going through, like I said, the unexpected through the 15th, and who knows what after. So let's see what we have. Okay, we're going to run Aries through Pisces. Stick around. The collective, that's everyone in my audience. We will do a general review from this week to next week, because it looks like we're doing pretty consistently with these podcasts running weekly. So all right, let's get into this, and we're going to start with Aries and what Spirit has for Aries. The first color I see, ironically, is like a slime green color, or just this weird shape of green or whatever. Might resonate with some of you there. Okay, so my Aries, this is about new doors opening up for you. It is about small wishes being granted. It's about moving forward in a positive light, like you're very excited. You've got this excitement energy around you about moving forward, and what is provoking some of this excitement, to be honest with you, some of you are looking at a good business deal. Okay. Something new coming into play there. You need to know that the help that you need is on the way. Okay. This is a era from here through the end of the month. It's about getting things under control, even though I can say more than one time through the remainder of the month, probably after the 15th, you're going to find yourself having to dig for your patience. It's about taking back your power. It's about getting what you want. Okay. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Now's the time. It's also the dawning and realizing that your prayers have been heard. Okay. Making the most of summer, which if you're here in the States, that runs through, I think, to the 22nd of this month. You've got several signs around you. I mean, I'm going to say like half the zodiac: Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces jump out in particularly. If you are separated from someone or something, it does show it's going to be temporary. It's nothing of a permanent stance. Also, there's going to be an older woman, and I think she has light hair. So this could be blonde, silver, or gray. This coming in to offer you some amazing advice, totally unexpected. Now, you're also surrounded by healing energy. And this healing energy, for some of you, it can be physical. For most of you, it's emotional. And it's emotional healing as in far as getting over someone, or someone letting go of the energy of someone who has done you wrong. Or what I'm hearing, ask for forgiveness for this person, not verbally, but for your inner peace, if that makes sense to you. Okay. Also, I'm going back to, I've seen some people that are getting new cars in the month of September. Aries, you may very well be one of them. Okay. So let's move on into Taurus. Let's see what we have going on for Taurus. for this remainder of September. Some of you guys are doing the beach. I see the ocean front. I see sand, sea sand. So it doesn't have to be the ocean. I mean, there's sandy beaches on lakes and rivers and everything else, but I do see sand. Okay. So y'all got some really strong energy coming in, a lot of emotion. So, you know what, I also want to say that if you need to emote, do so. You know, if you're angry, express it. If you're happy, express it. It's okay to have emotions. Don't hold them back. You need to get ready for a fast pace for the remainder of the month and don't get stuck in plans. Okay, things are going to change suddenly. Quick, sudden changes is what I'm seeing for you. Don't get stuck on the plans. Also, the help you need is also on the way. Get ready for a fast pace. There is a generalized slowdown here. So when I see that, I'm going to caution towards work, home, and the vehicle you're driving. Make sure you slow down. Okay. Some kind of secrets are going to be revealed. I don't think in a bad way, though. I don't think this is in a bad way. You are moving forward from something. Now, let me say this. What first appears to be a disappointment is going to be a blessing in disguise. Okay. And with that blessing, it has you moving forward in a positive way. I almost think that this gives you closure that you needed, or it gives you some kind of incentive to walk away from something. For some of you that are fighting addictions, you're putting a cap on it. You're going to walk away from it. Maybe you're quitting cold turkey, or you're done with that struggle. So I really like the energy of this. Okay. It's about getting things under control. It's about organizing. It's about decluttering. You've got a high drive for success. You're very goal oriented, particularly those last 3-4 weeks of the month, weeks 3 and 4. You're like on a path that no one can stop. An Aquarius and a Cancer may resonate with you guys, but I also want to throw out there that a Taurus may be significant for you as well. Okay. So definitely something going on there with it, maybe involving another Taurus. Usually Taurus and Taurus shares being a little bit of stubbornness on your side. So I'll throw that out there as well. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we have? What does Spirit have for Geminis? Geminis, the remainder of September. What is the remainder of September looking like? For whatever reason, I'm seeing cats. We got cat people out here. Cats, new cat, expansion of the cat family. Starting a cat family. I see cats. Okay. And I also see the fire sign of Sagittarius first thing off the bat. So that may or may not resonate with you. Let me tell you, you're into the peace and the calm and the serenity that I'm seeing here. I really like what I'm seeing. Everything you want is falling into place, or has fallen into place. You're feeling that shift of energy. You know, this was a shift for the better. This was a change that you needed, that you finally feel and know. Have that inner knowing, tapping into that intuition that you're on the right path. You know you've done the right thing. Okay. Do not get stuck in your head. And I say this because the only time I see my Geminis unhappy is when you're sitting around and you're dwelling on something. So don't allow that to happen. Okay. It is about getting what you want. The odd thing about it is it's coming in a form you're not expecting. So be ready for that. Okay. Retro power, what can we say? New doors are opening up for you, and more than one wish is going to be granted. Looking at particularly good luck and working career for my gems, particularly near the end of September going into October. It's about taking back your power. Some of you getting raises and or promotions or moving up the ladder. There's just this overwhelming sense of peace and awe, and you're zen, and it's working. It's just working for you. So enjoy. Okay, outside the Sagittarius, I'm going to throw out there that another Gemini may be present as well, and a Leo. So 2 fire and an air sign. That's what I've got going on for you. There is new money coming in. And for some of you, you might be planning a quick trip. Now, I want to say it's out of state, but maybe some of you are living close to the state line, because to me, it's not like, like a day adventure or anything like that. Okay. But you are planning a quick trip. All right, let's see. Let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, what does Spirit have for you? You are reconnecting spiritually. You're doing something different on your spiritual journey. Maybe some of you are very religious and you're trying out a new church. Some of you maybe doing a Bible study or something like that. I just see you reconnecting on the spiritual side of things. Okay. There's something here you need to work on your self-esteem. Something has happened to your self-esteem. Somebody's assisted you with your self-esteem problem, I guess is what I want to say. It does show me some anger. Okay. It does show me some resentment towards someone. And for whatever reason, Cancer, I find that you have a right to feel this way. So this definitely tells me that someone has done you wrong. Okay. You're very up in the air in regards to matters of the heart. So that might be resonating with some of you in long-term relationships. For others of you, you're looking at a new beginning in your relationship. So you could be leveling up as far as living together or commitments, maybe renewal of your wedding vows, something like that. But I'm looking at overall good luck and abundance, but I'm seeing more so the scattered energy and the internal struggle on you. So what I can say to my Cancers, there needs to be some still time. There needs to be some prayer time. There needs to be some journey inward to see what it is you really and truly want. This is part of your lining things up as priorities. This is part of you getting things under control. Okay. There's going to be some type of signing of a legal document that brings in a new beginning for you. And it's a powerful, powerful new beginning. Yeah, it's a total new beginning for you. It does ask you to get ready for a new pace and be open to new opportunities. Someone close to you is coming in as an unexpected offer of assistance. You need to understand that your fear and worries are totally unfounded. Okay, it's letting go of fear, worries, and what readily accepting this new beginning. Okay, now the signs that I've got for my Cancers are going to be a Libra, an Aquarius, and a Virgo. May or may not resonate. For some of you, perhaps a Capricorn, okay? But you do get ready for a fast pace. And there's also, you have that caution to slow down. This to me, I mean, I'm going to give it to you, work, home, and in your vehicle, but to me, it's more about your health and it's about stress, okay? So remember, for my Cancers, the stress takes havoc on your health in many, many different forms. Okay. So let's get those priorities straight. And like I said, there's a lot of needless stress going on here as well. All righty. Moving on, we have Leos. Leos, what do we have for you for the remainder of September? Leo, there's going to be a gentleman with dark hair, fun-loving, good times, maybe some drinks or something. Someone that you're sharing a moment with, but it's definitely a male. So I'm seeing two males. Yeah, good times ahead. Celebration of some sorts, perhaps. Okay. My Leos are getting ready for fall. You're making plans for fall. There again, that would begin more towards the end of September. But you're making plans for fall. Some of y'all may be doing that whole pumpkin spice ritual. I don't know. I will say that fall is more the time of you getting things that you want. That is more of your powerful new beginning than it is this current week. Okay. New money is coming in. You've got a very high drive for success. Now, you're the same way. A disappointment will lead to a blessing in disguise, but it's also been a lesson well learned. What you have learned from this is going to lead you to total victory. Be ready to move forward. Be ready for sudden changes. Be ready for quick changes. Quick, rapid, sudden are the words that I hear. Okay, quick, rapid, and sudden. The help that you need is also on the way. Some of you are surrounded by healing energy, and I think it's more of a physical. I mean, it could be emotional healing as well, but I think a lot of you, it's more of a a physical healing. Okay. Winter seems to bring good luck and abundance. This is a direct message out there for my Leos. Okay. Towards the end of this month, there's going to be some travel. Be ready to dig for your patience. Okay. And expect new beginnings. And my biggest thing to you is when I see some restless energy around you, and it could be because from retro, but I think it's outside of retro. I think it's after retro. And that restless energy is prompting you to do things differently. It's prompting for a change in your daily routine. It's prompting to change up your goals. Some of you to revamp your finances, that you need to do things a little bit differently there as well. So a whole lot of revamping going on for my Leos, more after retro. Okay. Now let's get into my Virgos. Happy birthday, Virgo. My daughter just had her birthday yesterday. All right, let's see what we got coming up for Virgos. This is for your remainder of September. For the remainder of September from our Virgos. You know, communications are good and open. It's what I'm seeing. You're wanting to talk. You're wanting to express. You're not a very expressive sign, so this kind of takes me by surprise, okay? That you're wanting to open up and you're wanting to talk and you want to let things out. And it honestly, it helps you restore your balance. So yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. There's something here. You've had a lesson well learned, okay? And I think it's more about getting in tune to you. It's showing, learning what you really want, what really matters, what matters on the long term. Virgo, you are very much a sign that looks at the now and the immediate and pacifying yourself now. And now you're looking out further. You're looking out 6 months and this year and next year and what you really want to see happen with your life. It's a really good shift in you. Okay. You are definitely moving forward in a positive light. The scattered energy around you. This is one of those things where I'm talking about retro has come in for the clearing of your path, because it's showing you what your path is to come. And that's what you're planning on. Okay. This is a case of you getting what you want, but it's not coming in the form that you expected. This is definitely an instance that something disastrous turned into a blessing. Okay. Sometimes that journey within, sometimes that feeling sorry for yourself, that woe always me syndrome has really, really brought the best out of you in the remainder of September. You come out with a lesson well learned, a high drive for success, and a lust for love and in life and wanting something more. Okay. There's definitely a new emotional path here. This is in your personal life. This is in your working career too. So a good business deal coming up. You've got that past energy of reconnecting, reuniting with someone from the past. That is there. Someone you know or someone close to you. Let's go back to opening up and confiding. Do it. I mean, even if it's a coworker, someone you can open up to, there's just this mass communication that I'm seeing around my Virgos. And I don't normally see this on this sign. New money coming in towards the end of the month, and get ready for a fast pace. But everything that you feared and everything that you were worried about and everything you were sweating about turns out to be unfounded. And all it required was you to step out the box and look out a little bit further. That's all it requires. Okay. Now you've got many, many, many signs going on here. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and an Aries may or may not resonate with you guys. So, but yeah, this is one of the biggest shifts I've seen for any of the signs. And, you know, congratulations. Roll with it. This is where I talk about that, you know, sometimes the journey within pays off, or that, you know, a sign will have that aha moment. And that's exactly what I'm seeing here from our Virgos. So, all right, moving into Libras. Libras, what do we have? What does Spirit have for you? It's going through the remainder of September. Guys, on my YouTube channel, I will be getting your September videos done. I know I'm running a little late, but you know, better late than never, right? All right, Libra. Wow. First of all, I see some of y'all taking a late summer risk. And what do I mean about this? Late summer rest. Some of you are bungee jumping, you are skydiving, you are testing out phobias, and I don't know what all. You've got an adventuresome sight side of you that is really just shining through right out the gate here. There is something you're getting ready to jump into with 2 feet, and it's a physical. This is something to address. Like me, if you've never flown on a plane, you're going to fly on a plane. It's that type of energy. It's very high. It's very vibrant. Okay. This is a month about you getting things under control. You are just kicked or are currently kicking a low self-esteem issue with you. Okay. This is kind of what they call the calm before the storm. It's asking that you get the rest that you need while you can. There's a very, very high drive for success, but with that comes you digging for your patience and a quick glimpse of your temper. Slow down. Slow down. You may be working quicker than spirit can keep up with you. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your summer, which is only a couple weeks left. I'm seeing some intensity in the love life. Intensity here for my Libras, whether you are single or whether you're a couple and a new emotional path. There's going to be some good news to come in that you're going to celebrate. And I think this is probably news you've been waiting on, something you've been waiting to hear about. A lot of positivity going on, clarity and confirmation coming in. Someone's going to confirm what you suspected. Time to make decisions that you've been putting off, and some major changes are drawing near. New doors are opening for you. I just see this abundance of energy swirling around you like a tornado. Okay. So know what you're dealing with here. Ultimately, it is the yes answer. It is getting what you want, getting what you desire. Okay. Now, the signs that are popping out here for you are going to be an Aries, a Capricorn, and an Aquarius. Particularly that Aquarius is jumping out pretty significant. Also seeing the combination of 35 and 53. These numbers may mean something to you. And I normally don't get names or anything like that, but I do specifically have the name of Jack. Okay. All righty. Moving on into Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio, you're doing the fall thing too. You are jumping the gun. You've got all the stuff. Some of you are decorating, fall decorating already. You're just getting ready and kind of nesting is what I'm seeing. I guess I'd say for my Scorpios, okay? Some of you changing things up around the home, but when I say changes, I'm seeing like total and complete changes. So I got some big decorators out there in Scorpios, apparently, okay? It is about a new emotional path, and it's about remaining positive. You've got this really high, vibrant energy about you. It's like, I don't know how to describe this. I really don't. Just very energetic, very happy. Yeah, definitely roll with it. Definitely roll with it. Okay. It does show that what you've been manifesting since spring, what you've wanted to draw into you since spring, is actually going to come into fruition before the end of September. Good news there. Everything you want's within reach. Okay. There's also a quick trip. There's going to be a quick trip in September, something you're closing out summer perhaps, or getting ready to start off fall with a quick trip. But I do see a quick trip for a lot of you. And it's time to make decisions you've been putting off. Towards the end of the month, there will be a small wish granted. And some of you, a live music venue. Okay. Or perhaps you're getting lost in the lyrics of music, or maybe you're a musician. It does encourage that you relax and take some downtime between now and then December, which is, I think it's the 22nd. Good news arrives. You are going to reunite with someone from the past. And before you tell me you really don't want to reconnect with the person from the past, you're very excited to reconnect with this person. Scorpio, I believe this person is throwing it back to like high school days. Okay. It's about moving forward. It's about leaving an emotional upset behind, and it's about taking back your power. But Scorpio, there's also a strong message here that if you feel that someone is using you, if there's something that comes up and you just don't want to do it, you need to know it's okay to just say no. You don't have to provide an explanation. Just say no if you don't want to. Okay. Alrighty, on into my fellow Sagittarius. Alrighty. What September holds, the remainder of September holds for Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius, I know it's not just me, it's all the signs. How frustrating it is when the messages delays are in your favor. And that's the first thing I'm hearing. First thing I see, delays are in your favor. So let me explain that to you. If you're frustrated, you're in a hurry and the car stalls out for just no reason whatsoever, and it just delays you by 30 seconds, you know that 30 seconds could have prevented you being in an accident. Okay? This is what I'm talking about when I say just slow down and breathe. Delays are in your favor. This is about taking your power back. You guys are soaking up every moment of summer that you can get in. There is a warning of your anger and your temper, and it's more like, I'm going to say the 3rd or 4th week, okay, in September. Okay, you're going to get what you want. It's not going to be in the form that you thought. It's coming in with a big bang. There's some kind of surprise here. And it takes a lot to surprise a Sagittarius. I'll be honest with you. This is a surprise. It's a good surprise. It's almost like take your breath away type of surprise. Not what you thought it would be at all. There is a caution for you to slow down too. And I want to throw out, I'm going to include health on this one. Your health, work, home, vehicle. Slow down. What's that phrase? Take the time to enjoy the roses, smell the roses. That's what you need to do. Okay. Everything you want's within your reach, and it's going to happen. Okay. It's not when, it's not if, it's going to happen. Spirit is very adamant about this. Okay. It's the calm before the storm. You two have a quick trip, could be over the state line, just a quick trip, you know, but it looks really good. And there's been a lesson well learned here. Okay. Now, if you're feeling alone, don't let those thoughts set in on you. Okay. Because I find that to be temporary too. There's going to be more than one small wish granted, and there's going to be a lot of people vying for your attention. Okay. A lot of people. All right. So Sagittarius signs I have: Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, and a Pisces. So lots of signs, like over half of the zodiac. Overall, you're under a powerful, powerful new beginning here with that retro energy. And like I said, this is one of those things I always want to say that y'all could almost expect a miracle, because whatever shock and awe that I see for you is something you don't see coming at all, but it's in a very high vibration, very, very good way. You're going to be very excited about this. All right. On into my Capricorns. Capricorn, what do we have coming up for you for the remainder of September? Oh my goodness, there's the spirituality. Some of you are getting into Christian music or joining a choir. Very nice. Some kind of singing competition for some of you. Got musicians out there getting it done, I'm telling you. Okay, first the thing that you need to know, that if you are separated from someone or something, it is a temporary situation. It does seem to be weighing heavily on your heart. Okay, so you do need to know that this is temporary. This is also a month about getting what you want, and it's a month about endings and new beginnings, and it's going to be emotional. Well, Capricorn, let me remind you, you cannot have a new beginning without an ending. Okay. I think this is coming more towards the latter part of the month, but I do want to throw that out there to you. What you have been manifesting since probably the first of the year, perhaps as far back as Christmas's last year, is getting ready to come into fruition September and October. You're under a powerful new beginning, and you can expect major changes. Major. That's the word I want to stress. Major. Someone close to you, someone you already know, is coming in for an unexpected offer of assistance. Okay. You can also expect a trip out of state, and you're definitely getting what you want. And it's like, you're not only getting what you want, you won't accept anything less than what you want. So I like the attitude on my Capricorns. Unexpectedly, there's going to be some intensity and love for my Capricorns more towards the end of the month. And that applies to my singles as well as my couples. Also, there will be some secrets revealed, but definitely some sudden changes and shifts in feelings and love at the end of the month. Now, Capricorn, these signs that may or may not resonate with you are going to be a Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, and a Taurus that may or may not resonate with you. And one of these signs, I'm pretty sure is going to be your travel partner on this short trip. That's what I have going on for Capricorn. I also want to know, throw out the number 38. The number 38 is going to resonate somehow or another. All right, up into my aquas. For my Aquarius, okay, I'm seeing like this pink color, but to me, it's more like a fluorescent neon pink, purplish color. That's what I have going on for you guys. All right, my Aquarius, the first thing you need to speak your mind. Quit chewing your tongue off. Open your mouth, speak it. You're not a sign that blows up when you're angry, but it's no good to hold it in either. And there's someone using you, and you need to put a stop to it. And the only way it's going to be put a stop to it, speak your mind. You don't have to do it in a hateful way. You're not an aggressive sign like that, but you need to open up and speak your mind. Okay. There is going to be some intensity in love. This also applies to my singles as well as my couples. Winter is going to be your next major new beginning. It could be some traveling that you're setting up now for the winter months. Okay. You are doing a great job on your manifestation for the remainder of the year, as well as going into the first part of the year. So yeah, y'all are definitely some big planners here. There is a new emotional path and a good business deal. This is about taking back your power, and it's going to be time to make decisions that you've been putting off. Expect sudden changes. Expect it. Expect it. There's also going to be the signing of a legal document and or a contract that you might not be real happy about. So I want to throw that out there as well. Some of you need to take some time for that journey inward, and let's work on some of these self-esteem issues I see brewing, because they seem to be mounting. You're making a mountain out of a molehill with the woe always me. So be warned of that, okay? Everything you want is within reach. And for some of it, it's coming in a form you're not expecting. But it's definitely about everything that you're manifesting will start coming into fruition for you. But it doesn't start until the end part of September, and then really hitting and manifesting in the month of October, okay? Now, some signs that I've got that may resonate with you are going to be Virgo, Gemini, and Capricorn, possibly an Aries and a Cancer. So lots of signs around you too. I just see this fire in you guys that I don't normally see, and it's coming from your anger, and it's coming from your temper. And I go back to what Spirit is telling you at the beginning of your reading. You need to speak up, okay? Voice your opinion. All right, gang, saving the best for last. We have Pisces. What do we have going on for Pisces? All right, Pisces. First thing, it's like backwards. Everything is in reverse. What you thought would happen happens the opposite. I'm seeing the opposite. What you didn't want to see happen happens. What happened, it's reversed. Everything I'm seeing here is reversed. You do get what you want, but it's not coming in the form that you expected. There's some good, mild energy here. There's going to be music. Music's going to be key in your life. The lyrics and music, perhaps a live music venue. It's just going to be an exciting time for music. Okay. Get ready for a fast pace, and some of you are traveling out of state. Lots and lots of signs around you, which indicates a lot of people. There is a thing of delays in your favor. And, I know frustrating as it may be, in your favor. You don't know what it could be preventing, okay? So, signs that may or may not resonate are going to be Aries, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus. New doors are opening for you. There's a lot of entertainment, a lot of outings. It's about taking back your power, and it's about making decisions that you've been putting off. Okay. The help that you need is on the way, and there's some kind of clarity and confirmation, that dawning of the new day, and that whole aha moment, and that everything starts to make sense. Okay. Expect good luck and abundance. You know, your next major new beginning is going to be in fall. Again, in the States, it's 22nd or after. A lot of scattered energy around you. You know, I think some of that Mercury retro energy is going to linger with you throughout the end of the month, just to be honest with you. Expect sudden changes. Don't get stuck in plans towards the end of the month. Move forward, and there is a stop procrastinating. Okay. This is like your awakening and realization and getting things done that you've been putting off, and decisions being made. So no more procrastinating. There will also be the signing of a legal contract or document right here at the end of the month or first part of October that are going to be very significant for you. Overall, the energy is high vibration. I don't see anything as far as red flags or warnings. I mean, it's just new opportunities, and you need to embrace that you're entering a new beginning, because it does show me that you're very standoffish, that there's part of you that really, really, really wants a new beginning, and there's part of you that kind of fears the unknown. Okay. So yeah, definitely when I say it's time to make decisions you've been putting off, put a lot of thought and energy into just that. All right, gang, that's what Spirit has for you for September. So now let's get into our collective. And the collective is for my listening audience right now. What do we have going on for you? And we're going to run this out till next week, because like I said, obviously I'm doing this weekly. So let's run it from week to week. Let's see what we have as a collective, what we need to know, what is going to be significant. What are those messages, what we need to know for the next week? Getting what you want. Wow. Okay. Are y'all ready for this? So getting what you want is 72 hours. Okay. So that means when you hear this, 72 hours from now are going to be significant in getting what you want. And part of that is going to be secrets that are being revealed. And part of that says you're on the right path. Ooh, good information. Okay. So there's going to be an outing. There's going to be a date night. There's going to be a get together. It's going to be something that stills your fears and worries. Okay. Gosh, your self-esteem issues are unfounded is what it says. Everything you want's within reach. Something you've been manifesting since spring is coming into fruition. It has part to do with getting what you want. Okay. And the signs that are going to resonate: Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo, Cancer, Libra. Get ready for a fast pace. All right. You guys hit me up on the comments if you're on YouTube. If not, you hit me up on messages. Let me know how these readings resonate with you. I love hearing from you. Also, would love to hear your feedback. You guys are definitely what keeps me going. Thank y'all for another great episode. I will see you again next week. Don't forget, if you're seeking a personal reading, it is JackieTomlin.com, where you'll find a menu of options there. You guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.